Hey everyone, Derpy here, back with another Captain's Academy episode. In the last one I talked about the Foundry. In this one, I'm going to be covering the whole class system. What even is a whole class? There are 7 different whole classes available in the game. And different whole classes have different uses. Garrison ships are good at the Forsaken mission, and assault ships are good at hitting titanium targets. Once you get past whole classes, they're split into tiers. And a bigger number for tiers pretty much just means a stronger ship. So a tier 6 Garrison ship is going to be better than a tier 5 Garrison ship, which is going to be better than a tier 4 Garrison ship, and so on. Assault ships are going to use missiles, they're going to be kind of fast, weaving in and out of targets. Garrison ships are going to use mortars and maybe some rockets, and they're going to kind of get backline ships that go behind a tank. Siege ships are going to use cannons or ballistics, and they're going to be fast ones that move around the target. Skirmish ships are going to use torpedoes or maybe concussive guns, Gatling guns, and they're going to be primarily submarines, but also some ships like the Tideseeker. And generalist ships use all different kinds of weapons, and they're a bit weird because you're going to use them like the Zelos or the Empyrean for different tasks in the game. Like you might make a Garrison-style Empyrean to use in the Forsaken mission. And Conqueror uses all weapon types, and they're only used in PvP. You can't take any Conqueror ships into the Forsaken mission or anything like that. So now there are different target classes in the game too. Assault targets are going to do penetrating and corrosive damage. Garrison targets do explosive and penetrating. Siege targets do ballistic and radioactive. And concussive and explosive are guiding skirmish targets. So what does all this mean? It pretty much means that you want to take assault ships into assault targets. You can see here, the Apollo is an assault ship, but you can tell by hovering over this little white symbol here, and this tag pops up. It's an assault ship, so you do not want to take it into a siege target. The Cannoneer is a siege ship, as you can see here by this little icon, so you want to take that into a siege target. Garrison ships won't work in siege targets, only siege ships really will. This just means you have to choose the right ship. You're gonna need different fleets for different things. If you buy a Cannoneer fleet, don't expect it to work in your Forsaken mission, only expect it to work in your siege ships. So this is a little order of usefulness tree. I put all the ships in what I think are the most important, but it depends from player to player. So number 1 is the Forsaken mission. This is your most important aspect of the game, which I covered in another one of these Captain's Academy episodes. Number 2 is skirmish uranium targets, because uranium is needed for a whole bunch of stuff in the game, like retrofitting and in the Foundry. Number 3 is base parts, because you use those to build up your turrets and base and make it stronger, which some people like, some people don't. Number 4 is assault for megaships, and that's used by people with Hyperion and stuff like that, which isn't a whole lot of people and mostly just higher level players. And number 5 I put down as Conqueror, which is base hitting, PvP. This could go higher, could go number 3, but or number 2, but I'm not really a fan of PvP. I'm more play this game for the PvE aspect. If you want to put that higher, then you can. So just to recap, different ships have different classes, which makes them better at certain things. You only want to take those certain ships into those certain targets. You don't want to take assault ships into siege targets, things like that. Join me in my next episode where I talk about sector threat. And this is Derpy signing off, helping you be a better pirate.